Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Poco M3 versus Realme 7i. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips and about the prices. And in the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera. Starting with the rear camera of the devices, Poco M3 have triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas Realme 7 have quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is Realme 7i because of quad camera setup which have 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. And about the selfie camera of the devices, M3 have 8 megapixel of wide camera, whereas Realme 7i have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is Realme 7i because it can take high resolution photos due to higher megapixel. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Both of the devices have LED flash with HDR and panorama, so it's a tie here. And about the video recording options in the devices. M3 can shoot Full HD video max at 30 fps, but Realme 7i can shoot Full HD video max at 30 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, which can remove shakiness from your videos. So without a doubt, the winner here is Realme 7i. Moving to the performance of the devices. Let's start with the operating system of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Android 10 support, so it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, M3 have MIUI and 7i have Realme UI. So I will call it a tie here because it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Both of the devices is powered by Snapdragon 662, so it's a tie here because both of the devices have same performance. And about the GPU of the devices, both of the devices comes with Adreno 610 GPU. So again, it's a tie here because both of the devices can give you same FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Both of the devices can clock at 2.0 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So again, it's a tie. And about the RAM variants in the devices. Poco M3 have 4GB of RAM option. In other hand, 7i have 4 and 8GB of RAM option. So the winner here is 7i because of multi-RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Both of the devices have two storage options, 64 and 128GB. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices. Both of the devices have dedicated micro SD XE card slot option, so it's a tie here. Moving to the display of the devices. Let's talk about the screen size of the devices. M3 have 6.53 inches of display. In the other hand, Realme 7 have 6.5 inches of display. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have approximately the same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio, Poco M3 have 83.4%, whereas Realme 7i have 82.3%. So I will call it a tie here because both of the devices have approximately the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. M3 have Full HD Plus display, whereas Realme 7i have HD Plus display. So the winner here is M3 because it can produce more sharper images. And about the display type of the devices, both of the devices have IPS LCD display, but 7i have 90 Hz of refresh rate. So the winner here is 7i. Moving to the body features of the devices. Let's talk about the thickness of the devices. M3 have 9.6 mm of thickness, whereas 7i have 8.9 mm of thickness. So the winner here is 7i because of slightly slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, M3 have 198 grams of weight and 7i have 188 grams of weight. So the winner here is 7i because of lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, both of the devices come with Gorilla Glass 3, so I will call it a tie here. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Both of the devices comes with plastic back with plastic frame, so again it's a tie. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie here. Moving to some of the most important features in the devices. Starting with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. M3 have side mounted fingerprint scanner, whereas Realme 7i have rear mounted fingerprint scanner. So it's a tie here because it's up to you which side you prefer. And about the sensors in the devices. Both of the devices have accelerometer, proximity and compass, but 7i have gyro sensor. So the winner here is Realme 7i. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Poco M3 have 6000 mAh of battery, whereas Realme 7i have 5000 mAh of battery. So the winner here is Poco M3 because of bigger battery capacity. And about the charging speed of the devices, M3 have 18 watts of fast charging, whereas 7i have 18 watts of fast charging. So obviously it's a tie here. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. M3 have dual speakers, whereas 7i have normal speakers. So the winner here is Poco M3 because of dual speakers. And about the headphone jack of the devices, both of the devices have 3.5mm of headphone jack. So again, it's a tie here. Moving to the communication chips in the devices. Starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices. M3 have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas Realme 7i also have 5th gen of Bluetooth. So it's a tie again. Let's talk about the GPS chips in the devices. Both of the devices have eGPS, GLONASS and BDS, but 7i have Galileo positioning chip. So the winner here is 7i. And about the USB connectivity of the devices. Both of the devices have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, so it's a tie here. Moving to the prices of the devices. In the international market, Poco M3 is available from $150, whereas 7i is available from $150. In the Indian market, Poco M3 will start from 11,000 rupees, whereas 7i is available from 12,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner is Realme 7i. In the performance, it's a tie here. In the display, the winner is M3. In the body segment, the winner is Realme 7. In the features of the device, the winner is M3. In the communication chips, it's a tie. And lastly, in the prices, it's a tie. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far. And let me know in the comment below what do you think, which one is better device for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page Tech Dad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.